Good morning, Carolina Preserve. I'm Karen, and this is a 40 to 45 minute strength and balance class. Let's just review a few things before we get started. Strength is so important as we age. Not only do we need to maintain our muscle mass, we'd even love to build a little more, but our goal is to maintain what we have because we start losing it at age 35. Number two, strength training helps our bones. It helps regenerate bone density and bone growth. And who doesn't want that, especially with so many people experiencing osteopenia, osteoporosis. Not only that, strength training helps work on those small supportive type or our stabilizing muscles that help us in our day-to-day activities. So all of those things, it's a win-win. Balance. You'll see I do a lot of what I call dynamic balance because sometimes we don't need to just stand on one leg, but rather we need to step and catch ourselves if we're going to trip or fall. And that's where those balance, those stabilizing muscles come in. So balance is huge. So we're going to try to incorporate all of that in today's class. You'll want one or even two pairs of dumbbell. I have 3 pairs of dumbbells out here. Obviously, your big muscles like your back are way stronger than your triceps, so you can use heavier weights. If you only have 1 pair of weights, go with it. You might want a chair nearby, and of course, always have water. Rule of thumb for any class you take, if it hurts, don't do it. Ways to modify, I'll give you some as we go. But number 1, you can always adjust the tempo. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. You can adjust the weight. You can put the weight down completely. You can adjust the range of motion. So maybe instead of a full deep squat, you're going to work in that range. That's okay too. Make it your own. Have a good time. Let's get moving. Start with a march to warm up. Make it bigger, getting the blood to the working joints, soft tissue. Take it wide. Bigger knees. Back in. 5, 6. And wider. Take it to a tap. Right, left. Lift your shoulder now. Now roll your shoulder, please. Now give me a bigger arm circle. Beautiful, both arms. Now press both arms up. Press them front. Bring a knee up. Bring it out to the side. Back to the tap. Alternate. Across. Now take your right arm only, lift it up. Pull down. And add a side bend. Warming up that low back area. Take it across. Pull wide. Now add a rotation. And down. Pull up. Pull. Big arm circle, please. Nice job. Flat back. Drop your right shoulder. Left shoulder. And roll it up. Other arm goes up. Put some work into that arm here. Side flex. Take it across. Pull. 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 Now rotation. And take it down. Up. Up. Big arm circle here. Flat back down one more time. Drop your right shoulder. Left shoulder, please. Now roll it up. And march it out. Good work. All right, our first group is going to be squats, legs, biceps, and some balance. I'd like you to pick up your heavier weights. Now, you can either hold them right at your sides, or you can put them up at your shoulders. Stand nice and tall, and then turn that pelvis just a little bit. Tilt those tail lights up. Let's take a few warm-up. Shoot your hips back with a nice straight back. Chest is up and out. Eyes are forward. Your weight is a little more on your heels here. Squeezing the glutes. Remember, strong butt, strong back. We really want to try to incorporate the glutes as much as we can. Remember to breathe. Silly we have to say that, but sometimes we're so focused that we forget. Can we do a few at tempo? Here we go. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2, 1. Nice work. Come on down. Now a side squat with a bicep curl. Stand with feet together. Squat and bicep. And then go to the right. You're going to your right here. And then go to your left. And this is where I talked about range of motion. You can go way deep, or you can make it more moderate. A few more here. One more set. Nice work. Walk it out. Now a bicep isolation. Turn your palms up, hold at 90 degrees. Take your right arm, and give me 4 full bicep curls. And then stop at 90. Do the other. Relax your grip as much as you can. And then hold that one. Make it your own, take it at your own pace. And the other side. And right again. Keep going, please. Let's do one more on each side. And the other. Good, now hold them right there. Turn your palms in, and we'll finish with some hammer bicep curls. Just like you're holding a hammer here. Are your biceps talking to you a little bit? They should be by now. That's a good thing. 4 more. 3 it is. 2. And 1. Nice job. Set them down. Feel free to grab water. No weights. This is a little squat with a little bit of a balance. So it's a squat, abduct, but we're gonna pause right here, all right? So squat, abduct, 3, 4. Same side, 2, 3, 4. Squat, 2, 3, 4. Squat, 2, 3. This is what I was talking about, more dynamic balance training. Now, I want you to spread your toes out in your shoe. Put equal amount of pressure here in your heel and your toes, your middle of your foot. Couple more. 1 more, stay tall at the top. Nice job, walk it out. Other side. Here we go. Squat, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you touch down, that's okay. If you kind of lose your balance a little bit in the middle of that, just walk it out and come back in. Squat. Also, you're training, strength training this leg. You're training the gluteus medius, the outside butt on that side, as well as balance and your core. 2 more. How we doing? 1 more. Nice work. Walk it out. Moving on to our lunge with our back. Lunges and back coming up. No weights for this because I want you to really just practice stepping forward into a lunge and then coming back. Now, at first, allow yourself to stand in between, right? And once again, range of motion is yours, guys. Everybody's different. If that's feeling pretty strong and steady, you can do your front lunge and then glide through to your back lunge without touching down. At any time, come back to that tap in the middle. When you're lunging, feel free to keep those legs, just inside your hip distance. They don't have to be one behind the other. This is not a balance beam here. You should be feeling more going on in your left leg, the leg that's on the floor, because that's doing most of the work. 2 more. 1 more. I love these. Good. Walk it out. All right. Let's get prepared. Other side. Remember, you can tap down in the middle to start. Do a few with a tap. And then, if you're feeling pretty steady, you can glide through. Breathe rhythmically. Relax your upper body. But stay tall. Try to draw your shoulders down and back. Belly's in. Let's do 4 more. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Good work. Walk it out. You're going to grab your heaviest weights. This is a side lunge with a double row. So you're going to lunge to the right, hinge forward just a little bit, and then as you step back, draw your arms up to your waist. Do that upper body motion, however, not with your arms, but by squeezing your back muscles together. Put more of the weight into your right heel on this one, and then kind of push up from that heel. Couple more this side. 1 more. Good work. Shake them out. Other side. Same thing. Nice deep breath in. Here we go. Keep going. 4 more, please. 3, 2, 1 more. Nice job. All right, let's isolate the back. So hold on to one. Even if you can hold 2 weights in one hand, that's okay. You're going to put your left foot forward and rest on that. You're going to work your right arm and pull it right up to the chest, or to the hip, excuse me, not the chest. 7, keep going. I'm going to turn the music down just a tad. 8 more. How does that feel? Are your shoulders level? Might even feel it a little bit in your leg, in your support leg. One more. Nice job. Switch. Excuse me. Here we go. Note my back is nice and straight. So instead of this, we've got this. I consider back and legs the most important things for us to work. Strong muscles in the back help with better posture. Better posture means less stress on your skeletal system and your lower back. It's all good. Let's do 4 more here. Nice job. Set it down. Just hold one weight. It can be your heavier weight. Adding a little core in here. A curtsy lunge with a twist. And this is alternating. Now, if you don't like stepping behind as far as I am, just take it a little bit behind. But you're bending through both knees. Doesn't have to be huge. Your waist is what's twisting, not your shoulders, okay? So start your twist from your waist. Consider rotation really important as well, because as you've heard me say before, oftentimes when we hurt our back, it's because we're not thinking about what we're doing, and we're either twisting or flexing and twisting. And it's similar to reaching for something from the back seat of your car without really thinking about it, and you go, ooh. So strengthening these oblique muscles at the sides of the waist really can help in functional activities. Four more. 3 more. How are we doing? Last one. Oh, beautiful. Great. right, set those down, grab a sip of water. All right, and then you can pick up your heavy weights, but I want you to be cautious on this one. If it doesn't feel right, then put the weights down and pick up your lighter ones. This is a wide, I call it a plie. You can see my toes are turned out slightly. They're not all the way out, right? It's like I'm riding a big old fat horse right here. Then what we'll do is add 3 pulses and an upright row. So I am drawing my elbows out to the side. I'm not worried about lifting my elbows way up here. No, think about drawing your elbows to the side walls. Now let's take it to singles. Make it your own speed, remember? Eight to go. 7. So if you haven't really figured it out yet, this is a shoulder group. Just 2 more. Nice work. Good. Okay, I'm going to do an overhead shoulder press next. Now this is the one exercise that maybe you've been told you should not do overhead pressing. Maybe there's some upper back or cervical spine or neck issues. If that's the case for you, just keep your elbows slightly bent and do a lateral raise. All right? Otherwise, we're going to take a little more of a narrow squat. We're going to squat and press. So I stack things pretty close together. You know that if you come to my classes. But know that you always, always, always have permission to take a break. You can always stop, grab some water, maybe do a stretch if something doesn't feel correct. Let's do 4. 3 more. 2. And press. Nice job. Little pot stir. Right and left. Okay, this is a little bit of a balance segment, so you can hold one weight or you can just drop the weight down and use your arms for balance. But I want you to balance on your right leg. Take your front toe out front and just tap front, tap back. So now you've probably figured this out already. Your tap can be with as little weight as possible. You might not even want to touch the floor, or just gently tap. Now take your weight and bring it a little bit further away from your body. Palms can be up. Three more it is. 2, 1. Beautiful. Walk it out. Other side. Know that you're training your right leg here as much as the leg that's moving. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Walk it out. Pick up your lightest weights. And just stand comfortably. You can choose to stand straight or a little staggered stance. Arms out to the side, they come in, they go out and down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. Four more only. Nice, easy grip on your weights. One more, and then what we'll do is switch that motion. Good. Just shake them out a little bit. Turn your palms towards you. 1, 2, back to the front and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 1 more. Good work. All right, just hold one weight in your hand, just to have something in your hand. This is a lunge with a knee. Now, if you want, you can add a movement with your arms. You don't have to. You can use your arms for balance and not use a weight at all. Two more. Lovely. Walk it out. Nice deep breath. Other side. Lunge, knee, lunge, knee. Remember too, you can slow it down. You can do it without any weights. You can do it without weights and use your arms for balance. Couple more. In a workout like this, you also burn a lot of calories. That's a good thing. Okay, you're gonna pick up weights, most likely your heaviest weights for tricep kickbacks. With a kickback, we soften our knees, we shoot our hips back, we keep a straight back. The movement is only from our elbow. So keep your elbows pointed back. If I'm in the room and we're doing this, I might come around and spot and kind of gently lift that elbow back up a bit. Nice work. Now what I'd like you to do is just take them out a little more to an angle. So you're just changing a little tiny bit the joint angle. You can't really see it from that direction, but you can see I'm not going straight back. I'm going at a diagonal. How you feeling? 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1. Good work. Put one weight down, hold one heavy weight. Hold it with hands on each end. Take one leg forward. Press your arms up. And now I want you to make sure you're keeping your elbows pulled in as tight as you can. Everybody's going to be different. But rather than this, we want this. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We have one final group to go. Grab some water. And then you're going to pick up your light weights. And we've worked back, shoulders, biceps, and triceps. What's left is chest. All right? So the first thing I want us to do is just do a chest cross. But now stand on your right leg and just gently tap your left toe behind you. Now focus on your chest. You're squeezing those muscles. And now just add a glute extension. So now you're just squeezing that leg, that butt primarily, to lift that leg just a few inches off the floor. But you're still squeezing with your chest. Two more, and then we're just going to switch to the other side. Ready? 4 more. 3 it is. 2. And 1. Final. Beautiful. Shake them out. Okay, grab your heavier weights. Now we're going to work the calves. You're going to come up to your toes. You can see me here. Up to your toes. We have about 5 minutes, guys, left. Hang in there with me. And then pulse. Calf raises are great, obviously, for the calves. That's why they're called that. But you know what? They also are good for working the foot and those little muscles in the foot. Just a short segment here. And now take it up to your tippy toes and just walk forward and walk back. Forward again. And back. Forward. And back. Nice work. Weights down. Beautiful. Okay. What I'd like you to do is just put your weight on your right foot and lift your left. It's right there. Good. And just breathe. Gonna put some slower music on for our cool down. Now, just hold this a few more seconds. Turn your gaze from right to left. Good, and set it down. Let's do the other side. You know, we do twisting and we do some flexion in this class, and that is certainly designed to work your abdominals specifically. But know that when you're free weight training, like you are today, standing on your feet, your core is working non-stop. Good job. Put your right foot forward, shoot your hips back, hamstring stretch. Take that same leg and bring it back, dropping the back knee down, feeling that stretch along the right hip, front of the hip area, the hip flexor. Nice work. Step up, bring the other leg forward. Should feel that along the back of the thigh. And then bring that leg back, dropping the knee down, and here's that hip flexor. Guys, this is a good stretch to do if you sit down a lot during the day, because when we're sitting, this muscle is contracted like this all the time, and this is a great one to stretch right there. Slowly bring it up. Bring both arms up, overhead, pointer fingers out, feet together. Just do a nice side bend to your right. a banana stretch. And to your left. Right arm comes across, feet together. You can even bring that into a twist. Other side. And back. Good. Arms behind, one palm on top. Pull down and back, and then lift. Feeling that stretch in the front part of the deltoid, the shoulders, and the chest. Good job. Switch. So it has been my pleasure being here with you guys today. I applaud you for taking the time out of your day to do something like this, something good for yourself. I want you to keep it up, and I hope I'll continue to see you in person as well. We hold on 3, clap up on 4. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Have a good day.